Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, then welcome. Thank you all so much for being here. I hope you're all doing well. Today's pick a card reading is an interesting one. We are going to see what is the person who is on your mind's first impression of you. In front of me, I have 3 different options, each with a different image. Choose the one that really calls out to you. This is group 1, group 2, and group 3. Okay, let's get started. Hey, group number 1. Okay, so what is the person who is on your mind's first impression of you? Okay, so I'm just gonna dive right into what came to me when tapping into your guys' cards. So initially, I feel like, this person felt like kind of like you guys were very business-like, okay? With the 3 of Cups reversed, that is what came to me strongly. That you guys, yes, you did come across like warm and friendly, but like there was just this very matter-of-fact and business-like nature to you guys, okay? And yeah, and it's kind of like you were dealing with something, and really just like focused on your inner world and maintaining this balance I see with the 2 of Pentacles here. And before I get into the rest, I actually want to pull out the other cards that came out for you guys. Okay, so we have my X card, the Shark, LOL Queen, the Family card, and Hard to Get. Yeah, so what's also coming through with this is it's basically like, for a lot of you, you could have either still been involved with an ex or getting over an ex. Okay, so here's what's interesting. Yeah, I'm really leaning toward, even if you were still involved with the ex, it was like you were getting over them, okay? Because I don't feel like that went anywhere, or it was like this continuation, this cycle of hurt, okay? Like broken promises, somebody not following through, just a repetitive pattern of hurt. And then we have my healing Taurus and Leo. Okay, so it's interesting. They all like go together. So yeah, you guys, you definitely came across like you were healing from something. I don't know that your person actually knew that about you. Like, I feel like on some level they did, unless you told them this. But it's kind of like, basically your heart was closed for business. Like you weren't even entertaining anyone at the time is like what I'm feeling, except for possibly this ex, okay? Yeah, so I just get this feeling like, you came across as being fierce and just very business-like, okay? Kind of like a poker face. But along with that, like this person was attracted to you though, because we have eyes and stare came out. So, even if you had like a poker face, like I always say, like that model-like stare, that's how I feel like this person saw you as. And I feel like they're really like attracted and drawn to your guys' eyes. Okay. Yeah. I also feel like, they were like, ooh, like this person is attractive, and I feel like you guys are just kind of doing your own thing, not really noticing like who's around you when they first saw you, and just like they were wowed by you. But I do feel like you guys just have this kind of like, I don't want anything to do with anybody, like at the time that you met this person. Okay, so we also have the Family card here though. So that kind of makes me feel like, something possibly could have been going on with your family, or, as well. I just feel like you definitely had your attention taken up, and kind of had that feeling to your person, like there's no room for you in my life right now. Yeah. But here's also like what's coming through is, I feel like you did lighten up with this person though, okay? And like they got to see this happy warm side is also coming through with you guys. And we even have LOL Queen, so I just see you guys like smiling and like laughing in this person's presence. They also could have found you to be funny. I just see you both like, it's possibly your person too mirrored this, okay, and had like kind of a stoic poker like look to them. And I feel like regardless of what was going on in your guys' life, it is possible too that you also found this person to be attractive. And in particular, their eyes stood out to you. And it like for a moment kind of pierced through, you know, all the turmoil and drama and healing that was going on in your life and was like a bright spot to you as well. Okay, that's like what's coming through to me in this. It's kind of like you both were like a bright spot for each other. Yeah, and with Taurus here, I feel like you guys kind of have like this unique sense of style about you, you know, and just kind of like, it's interesting with the Taurus-Leo combo here. So it's kind of like you guys are very okay doing your own thing and don't really notice like who's noticing you. It's kind of like you get immersed in whatever it is that's in front of you or what you're doing. And, you know, you can become passionate about that. And I feel like it inspires people as well as, you know, it makes people want to do what they're passionate about. And then with Leo, there is a side to you guys as well that doesn't shy away from the spotlight. But it's like you don't have to have it. See, it's like this Taurus-Leo combo. And yes, I know not every Leo is about the spotlight, but that's like what it symbolizes, like really showing up and shining. So it's like no matter what mood you guys are in, like working, you know, on your own thing or, you know, in front of people, it's kind of like you guys, you shine, you light up, you're very passionate people. And I feel like your person could see this, you know, from a first impression, that you had this interesting combination about you. It's interesting, like both of these people have like interesting, like I feel like your style is just, it stands out, it looks good on you, like you look good no matter what you wear, but I feel like there's just something about your style that stands out to this person. Like you might like throw some kind of unique combinations of clothes together or do something that's kind of different from other people's, what I'm seeing with this. But yeah, just like the people on these cards though, I feel like you guys definitely have this like stare too though. Like I was saying with my card as well, like, and I feel like this person just was mesmerized by it. Like they didn't care, like yeah, they sensed there was stuff going on or you told them, but you know, yeah, it's your eyes. It's your eyes that did it for this person. Okay, I see this like mutual crush connectedness going on between you guys, like whether anything was vocalized or not. Okay, so we have some like 5D communication going on between you and this person as well. But at the same time, we have my hard to get card. So it's kind of like, it's like you guys had a wall up for some reason, okay? And it could have been, you know, what was necessary at the time is what I'm seeing. So it's to give the person like this impression that you guys were hard to get. Now for some of you, it is kind of, it's like coming through to me with the 6 of Pentacles reversed and the 3 of Cups reversed, that it's possible you guys ended up having a like friends with benefits connection with this person, like a no strings attached, okay? And it's possible your person was catching feelings or something like that is what I'm getting. But then I feel like it changed. It changed. With the 4 of Cups reversed, I feel like, you know, you started to see the potential. You started to come out of this like emotional rut that you were in, that you were healing from, and from your past and your ex is what I'm seeing. So that's interesting. Okay, so let's take a look further to see what else comes through about their first impression of you. Okay, so music in particular makes this person like all these songs I'm getting remind this person of you. Okay, so like even if they tried to forget you, they couldn't, you know. And with this light bulb, I just feel like they just like light up inside and like they just feel so joyful. Like, even if you guys aren't communicating and don't see each other, like, this person feels so connected to you guys, okay? And it's almost like they feel like, kind of like you're their destiny. And it's like they're waiting for you to realize it. Like, they're waiting for things to start unfolding in your guys' favor. Okay, so the song that also came out to me when looking at your cards was Heat Waves, okay? And the lyrics in particular, are, sometimes all I think about is you. Late night in the middle of June. Heat waves be faking me out. Can't say you're happier now. Yeah, so I feel like even if you guys ended up like taking a break from this connection, like whatever it was, it's kind of like both of you, I feel like deep down feel like neither one of you is actually happier without the other, is what I'm getting. So it's kind of like this person again. I'm just getting this feeling of them wanting you to see the light. Okay, so let's take a look at the other message cards to take even more of a look further into your person's first impression of you. Okay, they say you make me want to do bad things. Okay, so this person was definitely physically attracted to you. You guys had them, you know, wanting you. They say, I lie awake thinking about our future. Okay, so that's interesting. So I do feel like this was more than physical. I feel like they just were kind of blown away. Like if you feel like, no, you know, it wasn't just me that wanted to keep this kind of light and casual. It was also this person. I feel like almost like a shocked feeling. Like they were shocked at how quickly they felt for you is what's coming through with this. Like dreaming about a future. I don't feel like this person does that with just anyone, okay? And like every song reminding them of you and them seeing your face clearly and replaying like things that you guys have said, you know, and just wanting and craving basically to see you again. Could have made this person want to kind of take a step back. You already know. Okay, so with that, I feel like they definitely feel like you're both kind of playing games and denying what you both actually feel. Yeah, okay. Then we have, I think we should slow down. Yeah, you know, that's interesting because, so it's almost like if you guys started to come around and wanted something more, then all of a sudden this person might have been the one to be like, oh, we need to slow down. And you're probably like, what is going on? You know? But yeah, that's what I'm seeing is like this overwhelm, like just a lot of feelings at once coming up for this person. And then we have yes in this bright yellow card, which is what I was saying, like despite this back and forthness between you guys, it's like there is definitely this beaming yes. And I just get like this very like, again, like a face that's lit up and smiling and thinking like, this is what I want, like hands down, it's you. I hope you'll wait for me. Okay, I feel like you guys, like the tables kind of flipped on each, like the tables turned for you guys. I really feel like initially it was you guys that was kind of like, I don't know. And now it's them, but it's like, it's not even personal about either one of you. It's definitely about what is coming up for each of you, okay? Like I definitely feel like stuff was going on in your guys' life at the time of meeting this person, but then it became kind of the same for them, but it could be in regards to these intense feelings and them not wanting to be hurt, you know, like that kind of stuff's coming up. And they say maybe, which is funny that I put that under the you already know, because it's kind of like deep down, they know that they already know that you're what they want. And then we have, I need time for me. Okay, so I feel like this person needs to kind of like process what is coming up for them, you know, like what is holding this person back. And as soon as they, you know, as soon as they see what it is that they need to see, I see them, I see you two, I feel like you two have the potential to be amazing together. And then it's really yourselves that are holding yourselves back from this connection. Okay, group number one, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. Thank you for being here. Bye, guys. Hey, group number two. Okay, so what is the person who is on your mind's first impression of you? Okay, so right away what I'm seeing is that your person, when they first saw you, they were physically attracted to you guys. Okay, so they thought you guys looked good. So yeah, with the, I'm getting this like, you know, this attraction, this magnetic draw to you, basically, with the Ace of Wands here, and just like this, they just felt like excited and inspired by you, okay? And just like, wow, when they saw you. It was definitely more than looks, okay? But, you know, looks are the first thing that you see, and they definitely were physically attracted to you. So with the King of Air here though, okay, so I'm also seeing though that this person could not read you guys, okay? Like the King of Air is all about, you know, just like kind of keeping to themselves, you know, and revealing what they want to reveal. And I feel like that's you guys. Okay, so there's definitely this air. There was this air of mysteriousness with you guys as well. So they saw you guys as being like enigmatic, like this beautiful, mysterious person that they couldn't quite pinpoint or figure out. Okay, and it just left them wanting more. They wanted to know more about you guys. Okay, and then I feel like once you guys spoke, like they found you guys to be, you know, intelligent, very observant, and just kind of like you see through people, you know, and like people can't pull one over on you. Like they know that. Like you guys have this no nonsense way about you is what I'm getting. Okay. And which actually goes right along with these two cards. Okay, so Virgo and Aries also came out with how they see you guys. So like with Virgo in particular, I'm getting kind of a more innocent vibe with you, okay? And like somebody who, there's something about your style that you're like aesthetically aware, okay? Like you know like what looks good on you, you know like what colors look awesome together, and it may not even be what anybody else is doing, but I feel like you guys do it, and it's just like this unique style that makes you guys stand out is what I'm seeing that you have. Although I feel like you guys could pull anything off, but it's just like what you do, you know, like what you wear. It definitely accentuates the beauty or handsomeness, you know, if you're a guy watching, that's already there is what I'm seeing. As well as like with the Virgo in particular, as well as the King of Swords, I feel like you guys are also really good communicators. You might even communicate for a living, okay? Just getting something with that coming through that this person notices. And depending on like the conversations you guys have had, I feel like you definitely like have the potential to have really good conversations. Like this person too, I feel like they could keep up with you, you know. I'm getting like very similar energy coming from them as well, okay? So I would not be surprised if your person wasn't an air and earth sign, but they could be any. But that's definitely coming through for both of you. Okay, so on top of that, I also feel like with the Aries that this person also felt like there's a hint of danger with you guys. So you guys, I often get this from my group number twos. It's kind of like innocent baddie. You guys have this very interesting combo of being like innocent and you mean well, you know, and you're sweet. But you also have an edge to you as well, you know, and there's a bit of kind of like a rebel, but it's like, again, when I say rebel, it's like somebody who's true to themselves, you know, not at the expense of others, but just like true to themselves, to the core. You're going to do and say whatever is true to you, you know? So it's kind of like, it's funny. It's like just, you know, loving and accepting yourself. Like there's a meme about this. It's seen to be like a rebellious thing in society, you know, where everyone's trying to tell you what to do, what to look like, whatever. So yeah, I feel like that's you guys, you know, but even more so than that. So some of you might actually be kind of a thrill seeker, or again, it's just you being you and you just speak your mind, and it can come across as being kind of like an Aries, you know. You might even spontaneously do things that, you know, other people wouldn't. Like maybe you just start singing or dancing, you know. I just feel like you guys have this very interesting combo to you that your person recognized. And yeah, you know, it might not have been within the first time meeting, but like, you know, just like the first couple interactions though, this person could gauge this from you, you know. like with how you are and your energy. And I feel like they crave that because they want to be like that. And again, I do feel like your person is like that, but like you being you brings that out of other people, you know. And like, what's better than that? Okay, so let's take a look further. Okay, this is interesting. I actually kind of get like a work vibe when I see this card for you guys in this reading. So I wouldn't be surprised if some of you didn't work with this person, okay? Or, you know, or maybe you see them somewhere where you go a lot, okay? And then all of a sudden it's like there was this shift between you guys is also what's coming through to me. And like this light bulb went off and you both started seeing each other like differently. Like even if they were initially attracted to you and admired your intelligence, it's like all of a sudden though, like it became more is what I'm seeing. Like it just dawned on both of you. So you could have been attracted to this person right away too, or not. Doesn't matter. Something shifted in both of you and it just took it all to an even deeper level is what I'm seeing, to where you both started really thinking about each other a lot more than you were, you know, initially. And okay, so yeah, they also, I feel like, were drawn to your guys' lips, okay? Yeah, I feel like they imagine what it would be like to kiss you guys. I also feel like they like your eyes as well. And would just stare into them. Ooh, this is interesting. So this could be your boss, but I'm seeing that even if they are, you know, they don't have to be. They see you guys like a boss, okay? Or maybe some of you want to be a boss. And maybe they know this, maybe they don't, but you guys have boss-like energy, okay? So yeah, I feel like you guys kind of like, you're fierce. You like to take charge, you know, like, yeah, like an alpha-like presence. But you also know though when to like let somebody else take the lead. So I feel like you're very balanced. You know, you take charge in your own life, but like you're balanced. It's like, you know, life's a dance and like you're willing to let others take the lead and be dominant as well. Interesting. Okay, so with my So Basic card, yeah, I feel like you guys are very trendy people, okay? It's not saying you're basic, it's just my card for saying like, you know, you're trendy, you're up on the latest, but ultimately, you know, even if you're wearing like trendy stuff, I feel like you also though always have your own unique spin on it, you know? But yeah, so I do feel like this person notices. They do feel like you have style, like whether you feel like you do or you don't. But again, I feel like you guys make anything look good. So yeah, you have that going for you. Okay, so let's see what else. Okay, so this person felt like you guys honestly were like a breath of fresh air, like somebody that they could just feel relaxed around, like everything was okay in the world, even if it, you know, a lot was going on. I just feel like you're like this oasis, this island of peace, like freedom. You bring that feeling of happiness and freedom. Yeah, so even though you guys have this very boss, fierce, you know, determined like energy, you also have a very like chill vibe and presence to you as well. And like, you know when to kind of like take a time out and just chill and relax and enjoy life. Although I feel like you can enjoy life too when you're pretty busy and go, go, go. Okay, so you guys, you're an interesting combination here. But yeah, and then with my camera, you know, they're just like, I just get this like smile from them. Yeah, and it says just smile. Like this person feels like you guys just really light up. You light up a room, you shine, you're like this ray of sunshine. And I just feel like, you know, I don't know if your person's much of a smiler, but it's almost like I get this feeling like they smile behind closed doors. Like they like to appear a certain way in person, but this person is definitely smiling on the inside. Okay, like you light up their world. In fact, okay, I know I like said this in the video, one of the, maybe 2 videos before this. Like that lyric from One Direction. Like I get that with my group too. Whoever this person is that's on your guys' mind, that lyric keeps coming out. Baby, you light up my world like nobody else. The way that you flip your hair gets me overwhelmed. But you do know. You guys do know that you're attractive, though. Okay. Oh, that reminds me. Okay, so my card of this lyric came out. So this person does, like, wonder, am I wrong for thinking that this could be something for real? Okay. So, yeah, I feel like that was more about, like, what occurred as this went along further, okay? Because we do have two cards that I felt like weren't necessarily the first impression, but like more current, which is the Ten of Wands and the Star reversed. So I feel like currently in both of your guys' lives, it's kind of like you both have a lot going on. It might even feel like it's just, yeah, I'll just leave it at that. Like, it's a lot, you know? So I feel like both of you, like the idea of you guys has been put on the back burner for now, okay? Because the Star is reversed, so it's like, yeah, I just feel like a lack of attention and energy going toward you guys right now, like both of you. And I do feel like it's whatever's going on currently in your guys' lives. So it's like, even though there is this magnetic connectedness and emotion and attraction, there isn't any action going towards it currently. So it's kind of like, I feel like that's where this card comes in, because it's kind of like you're both wondering, like, am I wrong? Like, is this just in my head? Like, couldn't we be something for real? Okay, so let's take a look at the message cards to get a glimpse even further into their first impression of you. Okay, so we have, I just dream and wish for everything. Okay, so this person is definitely, as soon as they saw you, like, they thought you are physically attractive, your personality is awesome, you know, the vibe, the energy, everything. Go-getter, but you're chill, you know? You make them smile, you make them want to just be in the moment. Like, you had this person dreaming of you and wishing that they could be with you. Ooh, then we have, do you even care? So I actually feel like this person might have felt like they had we're getting mixed messages from you guys, and I'm kind of getting that you guys were just kind of mirroring back them. Like, if they were distant or didn't communicate, you guys did it too, you know? Like, there's a definite mirroring going on. They say, I don't want to lose you. Okay, I feel like that's in regards to not necessarily making a move towards you. I never imagined so much perfection. Yeah, that was what I was talking about. As far as that first impression goes, like, this person was like, wow. Kind of like you were like heaven sent, like an angel. Then we have be more selfish. So, you know, I definitely feel like with that again, like, there was something at the forefront of both of your minds that needed tending to. And that's why, like, both of you are kind of on the back burner, in the back of each other's minds. Then we have one wand. So yeah, you know, like the Ace of Wands, definitely attracted to you physically, like I said. But again, do feel like it's more, you know, with the perfection, and like your personality just really stands out as well. And then we have, I would do anything for you. Okay, so this person, they viewed you highly, they still view you highly, okay? Regardless of what's going on and the lack of communication and action. Okay, group number 2, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. Thank you for being here. Bye, guys. Hey, group number 3. Okay, so what is the person who is on your mind's first impression of you? Okay, so right away, what I'm seeing for you guys is with the Fool card here, I feel like your person's first impression of you was that you guys came across like a free spirit. Okay, somebody who kind of had like this happy-go-lucky, playful, go with the flow kind of attitude, okay? And I feel like your person wants to be like that. So I feel like that's why I'm getting like this instant connectedness, this instant draw towards you, okay? And whether you guys feel like you are like that or not, I feel like that's like how you come across to people, okay? Like, and maybe it wasn't always like that either, but this is like the energy that I'm picking up on for you guys now. So I'm getting like this playful lightness to you guys, but this is also coming across as, you know, their first impression of you. So it's possible even back when you met this person, if it was a while ago, that, you know, you showed up that way, even back then, like as your best self is what I'm getting. So, okay, you guys are also coming across like the Knight of Swords. So I get, you know, somebody who's good with the words, you're good with conversations, you're witty, you're naturally like funny, okay? You're that person that could take a serious moment and somehow lighten it up, you know, and you get people laughing is what I'm getting. So you do have this natural wit and charm about you guys. Okay. So I feel like your person, you know, they saw that about you. Now here's what's interesting. We have 2 reverse cards next to 2 upright cards. So I'm also getting though that in the beginning of this connection with your person, it's kind of like 1 minute it's like you guys would hit it off, you know, and really like connect, things would flow conversation wise, and then the next minute it's kind of like there was a shift, kind of a disconnect, or neither one of you made the effort or reached out or talked or something like that. And then I'm seeing like talking and connecting again, and then another shift, like a disconnect. So you guys have a very back and forth energy going on between you guys. Or this is representing like when you guys either were together, okay, if you were anything, you know, relationship wise, and then like maybe you guys took a break or nobody communicated, okay, together, a break. Okay, so take what resonates with that, but there's a definite back and forth energy coming through here. Okay, so let's take a look further into what their first impression of you was. Okay, so we have my Rebel card, Tape Player, Ashanti. Okay, those 2. Princess card. Style. Firecracker and water. And life of the... Okay, so yeah, all right. So this person definitely saw you guys as being like high energy, animated, okay, spontaneous. Yeah, that also, you know, relates to the Fool. And just really like enjoying the moment, I feel. And you got this person doing the same thing. So they would definitely describe you guys as being like the life of the party. Okay. All right, so along with that, okay, so there's definitely like this kind of like edge about you guys, okay? Like you might, I'm getting like some of you like to wear black, you might like leather, okay? Like something, studded belts, bracelets, something, rings. I'm just getting kind of an edgy look to you. And piercings, tattoos are possible, okay? Just like, again, take what resonates. They definitely, I feel like they like it. Like you have some kind of alternative rocker looking style or hip hop. Okay, like something like that is what's coming through. So yeah, definitely a unique person and a unique style. Okay, they think they like it. Makes you stand out, like without trying to stand out, if that makes sense. Okay, also, so with the Tape Player, I feel like this person feels connected to you guys through music, okay? You guys definitely have some kind of connection with that. Some of you might actually be in a band, and that's like what I'm picking up on, but either way. Or maybe you just play an instrument, or you write songs, sing, something. Something music-wise is coming through for you guys. Maybe you wrote this person a song. But anyway, they feel connected to you guys through music, okay? Yeah, that's interesting. You guys, I feel like you guys watching these videos, though, are more the type who would probably feel connected with them through music. You both do, but you're probably more aware of it than they are. But that's what's going on here. Okay, so I feel like it was like fireworks when this person met you guys. Okay, whether they showed it or not, I feel like with the Ashanti card, only you got me doing things I never do. Okay, so yeah, this person, they are definitely in their feels, very crush-like energy coming through here. And you guys, you got them, they want you to say their name. And I just feel like you got them listening to love songs, whether they ever admit this stuff or not. Okay, I'm spilling the tea on them. That's what's coming through here. Got them crush in. Okay. That's a, okay, there is something that gives them the impression. I know this is first impression, but I can't help but like go further down the timeline here, but like they know you guys have a lot going on. Okay. So, and you're juggling a lot. You guys weren't able to give this like the start that it needed, I'm seeing. And it could be due to something going on in either one of your lives or both of your lives. I see that. They see you guys as being like a princess or a prince, okay? And with that, I feel like I find that interesting when that comes up for my group threes though, because I definitely get that you guys have a solid work ethic, okay? Like, so I always just, what comes to me is like, you guys know your worth, you know what you deserve, and you know your worth. So you are, like I've said before, like a king or a queen looking for your king or queen, you know? So yeah. That's interesting though, that comes out. Okay, so yeah, and with style, like I was saying, like you guys definitely have something that's different and unique, I feel, about your style. So definitely let me know in the comments what that is if you feel like sharing. Okay, so this is interesting. So you guys have this combination of like fire and water, I see, okay? So with the firecracker, you guys can have this kind of like very fiery energy I'm getting. And I've felt that when looking at the Fool. So it's like all of a sudden you guys just come alive. Like you have this fire within you, you come alive, you're very animated, very passionate. You know, I feel like you can be very talkative when you want to be. And like it goes back to the life of the party, okay? Just the most alive person in the room basically. And I feel like it's contagious and people feel magnetically drawn to you when you're in this state, you know? But on the flip side of that comes sometimes, you know, you guys could be kind of quick to react, you know, kind of have a bit of a temper. Now, as far as your person, I feel like they definitely have seen, like their first impression of you was that, yes, you're very lively, you're very spontaneous, you're very fun, carefree, charismatic, you know, good with the words, life of the party. I feel like as far as the other side of you goes, that would have been further down the line. Okay, and then we have water. So this person also sees you guys as having substance, of being deep, you know. You're, like I said, it depends, like it's going to be different for all of you, but depending on, you know, how much you guys have actually communicated, depends on like how deep your conversations have gone. But I do feel like they definitely have the potential to go deep and be pretty like mentally stimulating, okay? Like you guys have the potential to have really good conversations, I feel. Okay, so what else do we have? Oh, this is interesting. So actually a Scorpio and Cancer came out as far as like how your person, what their first impression was. So we have a lot of water coming through, so I wouldn't be surprised if you guys weren't a water sign who chooses this group. But again, you don't have to be, but you definitely act like a water sign. So yeah, Scorpio, you guys have a very intense energy about you, okay? I feel like you guys are very sensual people, you know, and again, you like to go deep, you know. They're enigmatic, you know, they're not the easiest to figure out. You guys like to reveal only what you want to reveal, so very mysterious to your person. And then with the Cancer, we have a bit of lighter, you know, that's like a lighter water sign than the Scorpio, but they're both really intuitive. So I do feel like you guys are very in touch with your emotions, very in touch with intuition. So like that innate wisdom that's in you just comes flowing through you, I feel like, especially when you're at ease with a person, you know, that's when you really open up and they get to see that side of you. So it's possible that you felt the way that, okay, so it's possible when things were, you know, when they clicked with you and this person, that you did show them like this water side to you, and you did start just communicating, you know, and they got to see this depth and this wisdom that you're about. So you definitely have like also an artistic vibe to you, okay, coming through, like I said, like with that rebel, with that music connection. So there could be something creative that you guys do as well as a form of self-expression. I don't necessarily feel like that has to do with the first impression, but I do feel like your person has gotten to see that, or will, okay, like depending on where this connection goes. But again, like I feel like there's something about you that reveals this on its own. So it is possible they did get that impression with a first impression. Like often with what we wear kind of reveals, like, you know what I mean? Like, again, with that rock star vibe, like they can tell that you have this creative edge to you, this artisticness. Okay, so let's take a look at the message cards to get a glimpse even further into their first impression. Okay, so they say, I just want you all the time. That's what I was saying, like instantly when this person saw you, it was like an instant connectedness, instant crush, basically. Then they say, reach out. Okay, so maybe this person, you know, maybe they backed off. That could be what that was. As soon as things were popping off. And then they say, I'm too afraid to talk. Okay, so maybe something went down between you guys, and that's like why the back and forthness. I feel the same way. Okay, so they acknowledge that, you know, it's like they know that you felt it too, and you both felt it, but then there was, again, like a disconnect. Oh, then we have I'm a very jealous person. I feel like, okay, I feel like that's only going to go for some of you, that your person might have gotten jealous about something. For others of you, you know, you can disregard that. I really feel like that's going to be like a small portion of you. You have so many choices and options. Okay, that's interesting that that came out right after I'm a very jealous person. So it could be too, this person, you know, knows that you guys are a catch, you know, and that you have many choices and options, and they might have had some insecurity come up, and that's why, you know, they backed off. And then they say, I want you to choose. So that's interesting. It's almost like this person wants some kind of reassurance that they're the one you want. And they want you to take that they want you to take the initiative and like make it known, is what's coming to me about that. So that could be a bit of what's going on here. So a little bit of mind, like game playing, but I feel like it's because this insecurity came up for this person. You know, it's interesting. It's kind of like when there's like an instant connectedness, that can happen. You know, it's kind of like a form of sabotage, even if they don't want to do that, is what I'm getting. So it's really a pattern that I feel like your person has to look at, because I do feel like, you know, that this connectedness was mutual. But, you know, it could also be because of you too, of why this disconnected. So I feel like there's two sides to this going on right now. Yeah, you guys are a definite mirror for each other. Like I said, like connected, disconnect, connected, disconnect. Okay, group number 3, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. Thank you for being here. Bye, guys.